Right, very nearly done.
And time for the epic moment.
Yeah.
It's a god. It is a god.
It is the sun god.
The god of time.
We've got probably the best version of his world playing here.
And it just suits the moment perfectly.
What theme was it you reckon it was? Sounds like it's one of the Doctor Who ones, wasn't it?
Doctor Who, yeah. A little bit.
I did listen to that.
It's not bastardised.
I prefer his world to that theme though. I just think that theme's trying to go over the top with the whole epic thing, which it kind of detracts from the melody.
I don't see
What,
it as
Doctor
trying
Who?
to be
Yeah,
epic.
Doctor
It was
Who
just like, this is a new Doctor Who thing. Here you go, enjoy.
Nah, it sounds like they were.
No, it's not going over the top.
No, I
It
think
seems worse than the others.
I just think that the whole orchestral thing, if you want to use that as a theme, especially for a theme of a character, you kind of got to focus more on the melody than the instrumentation, and I think that's what the Doctor's theme failed to do.
I really don't like that thing though, to be honest. I like this better.
Yeah.
by far.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
gotta
I don't like that.
It's, it's fast paced,
Yeah.
which makes a change for this game. Yeah. You got to think fast. You got to use all of the characters. Just beat the shit out of this thing.
Yeah. It makes you think, why didn't they just scrap the game and release an album instead?
Sonic 06 theme. There is no game called Sonic 06. No, I'd be glad.
No, but look what our composers put together. It's great. Yeah. And I know I did try to ninja cut here, but I'm gonna be honest about it. I did die the first time I went on to phase 2, and that's why the life count went down. I could lie and pretend it never happened, but I'm gonna be honest. I screwed up. Ow. Solaris is a fire in his laser.
I just want to see the fire and the laser face on the red bit.
Yeah. He's firing his many lasers, some of which aren't even coming from his body.
Yep. That's how powerful he is. When he's a god, he's got portals
Yeah.
around him
Yeah.
shooting rocks out. So I think that pretty much
Yeah.
accounts for that.
When he does that kind of clusterfuck laser thing, that is so annoying when you're trying to hit him as
Yeah.
Sonic. Or Shadow, or Silver, I mean, to be honest.
Shadow's fairly easy.
Yeah, Shadow can just shoot the things, and most of the time they'll get through.
Yeah. Solaris is firing his lasers, trying to beat Shadow's lasers,
Yeah.
love.
Yeah. Ow.
Yeah, they pretty much work as a shield.
Yeah.
At
But to be
best.
honest, in phase 2, Silver is pretty much entirely useless. You've
Yeah.
got no hope in hell of hitting him through all that. Both how many things he's throwing and how
I
many
mean,
lasers.
you might get lucky and make a hit, but
Yeah, you won't, basically. I think the instrumentation sounds so great. Ow. There we go.
dead.
No.
Wait, was it a machine? It's exploding. Yeah.
No, don't you know anything? Whenever a boss dies, it has to explode just to let you know that it's died.
Ugh. Wait, shouldn't all three be there?
They should be, but nah. Yeah.
Do you think it's like background, behind the scenes,
Yeah.
Silver and Shadow going,
Yeah.
Silver's going, shouldn't we be there doing the victory pose? And Shadow's like, no, let him
Yeah.
have his moment.
Yeah. Hey, back to good CG.
Slap that bitch with your hammer!
Yeah. Yeah.
Bitch slap her with your hammer, woman!
That's not really a slap, is it?
Don't care! I don't care!
No. At least, stop. Hammer time. It had to be done. To this point, when all the super forms sort of blended into that same creamy yellowy colour, innit?
Yeah. I don't like that cream yellow colour so
Yeah.
much. I don't know.
Dunno. Anyway, we're in this void. Yeah. Somehow those two characters ended up here, but the others didn't.
Did you destroy it?
No,
It's actually a really good bit of animation. I'll give him credit for that.
true Solaris.
How does Sonic know that? With Shadow and Silver, we saw the original Solaris.
Look, Elise. This is Solaris, the flame of hope.
So beautiful.
When the flame has grown large enough, our world will change. Solaris
You're
will allow us
putting
to
together
control
something
time
which
and move through history.
potentially
We will
take
be
control
able to
of
recognize
everything in
past
existence,
mistakes
and you don't see a slight safety problem with this.
Yeah,
So I'm
could
not-
cause paradoxes.
Yeah. It's like, I'm no health and safety expert or anything, but something tells me that's one of the biggies. You know, like, I couldn't care about this whole you can't climb a ladder so high, but wiping out all of existence.
Yeah, being able to control time is the one thing that we should have out of our reach.
Yeah.
Out of anything's reach, if anything.
Yeah.
Nothing should have that power.
I like that little transition there. Just from the general effect of it, it's so good.
This is where
They just want to poke fun at Mephiles just to go,
Yeah.
just a little flame.
Yeah. Yeah.
station.
Yeah. It's coming. How did that work? That's the worst protective shield ever.
If we put out this flame, Solaris will never exist. And then we'll never have to worry.
This is where we
about
see
the
just
flames
what
of
pathetic
disaster.
character Elise actually is.
But our encounter.
I love the use of the word encounter there. It's just
Yeah.
so. We're not going to look into that.
We'll never meet.
Now,
It will never have happened.
difficult.
Do it! Blow the flame out, woman!
Yeah. Difficult, challenging concept. Do I either save all of existence or remember my afternoon?
I don't care
Yeah.
what happens to the world.
You crazy bitch.
For God's sake, blow the flame out so that we don't have to deal with more extensive furry porn. Please!
Hurry up. Yeah. Come
It's
on.
out of Sonic's character too to be
Yeah.
like this at least.
I'd love it if her hair caught like that.
Now you're a real redhead! And back to the beginning.
Yeah, now here's the concept. This was originally meant to be the festival for Solaris, like for their sun god. So why are they having it now that Solaris has never existed? Does that help? And also, if this never happened, like Solaris was never a thing, the Duke would have never died. So where's he? Surely he'd be at this festival.
And why is Sonic there?
No, he was there anyway, wasn't he? He was passing by. And this is where they're trying to imply that they might still be canonical, yet also not. And it's very uncomfortable to watch because you're not sure where they're going with it.
Miss Elise, it felt like.
Would you like to join our gang?
What's the storyline? You have to make out with a hedgehog. No!
And this playthrough was the story of how Elise didn't join the gang.
Thank goodness.
This is the best ending I could ever hope for. It didn't exist!
Yes, Sonic.
Yeah.
That's right, your time spent in this game was absolutely pointless.
Didn't that moon get blown in half in SA2?
It got brought back in Shadow the Hedgehog. I don't think it matters.
It didn't explicitly get brought back, it was just there.
Doesn't matter.
Um,
That's a beautiful ending. It all got erased.
Yeah. Okay, it's more credits. This song I really don't care for. I forget what it's called.
Impale.
Yeah.
It's so, oh my god, it's so gay.
Yeah. That's. I can't understand. That has happened before in things like having the character temporarily killed, but it's been done to death so many times, and to do it after the other mess they've made. People aren't going to really accept it, are they? But let's just think, if I recall correctly, this montage has got more good CG than most of the others.
I believe I recall when I first saw Sonic die in this, I didn't really react to it. I was just like, well, they're not going to kill him off, really, because he's part of the
That's what I
game.
was like,
To be honest, there was it's also that possible attitude that they saw what a mess it was and they thought they probably could kill Sonic off and no one would care because no one would play that far into it. It's that moment.
He looks like cheese.
Yeah. This song's My Destiny or something, I can't even remember the name, but it's meant to be Elise's theme, I think, and it just don't work.
It's weird how that moment, all three hedgehogs are made to look like gods in a way.
And they did kind of go a bit overboard with the flying through the sky Super Saiyan sort of thing, didn't they?
Yes. You referenced Super Saiyan.
Oh look, it's not exactly an original concept.
Yes.
Not that it was an original concept when Dragon Ball did it either, but still.
Yeah.
Now, Epic Sepia for some reason. I think this is just going through what didn't happen now. Hi, hello.
I'm here! I'm here! Who's that behind you? I have no idea.
He's behind you.
Bitch slap.
Yeah.
Backhand.
So is this Sepia meant to represent the fact that it's not in the timeline anymore? Because I know Generation sort of put it back into the timeline, with Crisis City being there, but
Yeah, that was a clusterfuck.
yeah, but
It was
again, they tried to use time travel and they screwed up the story, but
That was on purpose. They basically said, time fuck, there you go. It's not going to be perfect.
Yeah.
It's not meant to.
no, but with Generations, it was obvious they didn't give a crap for the story, and that's why no one cares for it. The fact that story really, if it's not in your face like that, it is a nitpick more than anything, isn't it? It's only like in this when you're enduring it constantly.
This whole game is a story. There's
Yeah.
so much story in it.
Bad.
Like, to be
story.
honest, the best parts are the bits where you're not playing.
Bad. Bad Sonic Team. You did bad.
Yeah.
Creating an abomination.
Is this credit sequence going on longer than the others?
So I can open that window, right? You know, maybe walk over to it,
Yeah.
accidentally fall out.
No, because I can't be responsible for your death because I've sort of raised enough suspicions as it is. Yeah.
Don't want to live in this world where this game exists. Just so terrible.
Terrible is an understatement.
An abomination.
Sylph actually looks pretty cool with a sepia over him, doesn't he?
Non-existent piece of trash.
Yeah. Yeah.
Blaze was from the other game, isn't it, as well?
She was in Sonic Rush. In Sonic Rush, she was shown to be from another dimension. Or is
Well,
this,
you could-
they conveniently retconned it, so she's from the future.
Well, you could just...
Yeah.
Well, if it's a different dimension, there's always the
Bad touch.
possibility she appears in another one. So that
Yeah.
makes sense on some level, that she could appear at some point.
But
That's probably...
in Generations, they referred to her being back in Crisis City again, so she remembers the events of this game. I'm not going to try and understand any more of this. This 9 or 10 hours worth of footage we've sat through is probably more than enough. Amy looks actually kind of evil with that sepia overlay. I love that scene now. Blaze's reaction is the equivalent of just going, I don't know.
Everyone really likes Blaze.
Oh, is it coming?
Oh, no.
Oh, they showed the wrong
skipped
bit. They showed the wrong bit. Oh,
Oh, that's
that's a
depressing.
shame.
That's depressing.
Guys, all like,
I'll give
You can see
anything to
Silver.
see that moment one more time.
Got Blaze dying, but she's one of the good characters.
She was faster than Sonic and had more action to her. And technically, if this didn't happen, then she doesn't die. Yeah,
No, she's not dead. It's cleared up, but she didn't die.
yeah, exactly.
That's one thing
That's
I
what I'm
actually
saying.
Yeah. I have 4 kids.
oh yeah, they are.
Yeah. But like, Blaze is shown to be alive in Sonic Rush Adventure, which was the sequel to Sonic Rush. And she's put back in the alternate dimension there.
Repeat.
Yay.
At least it's something decent to repeat.
Yeah. Yeah. One last time. I'm out of commentary.
There's nothing
Yeah.
more you can say when it's
Thanks,
finished.
ready, guys.
So, Chris, how have you enjoyed this experience of enduring this?
How did you play it? That's what I want to know.
I don't know how I managed to play it. I think
How do you play
I
it
think
as well?
I might have been high on the fumes of silver. Yeah, I think that's how I managed to enjoy it the first time round. Plus, I wasn't an experienced Sonic gamer.
So when you were like 8 or so, and you just started.
Yeah.
But you know what's pretty bad? This was actually the first game I got for my Xbox 360. And that kind of set the bar for this generation of consoles low for me. So that's why I'd see most newer games as being just amazing, even if they're not that great. Because this set the bar for this generation of consoles.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right. Oh, credits. Just... Yeah, I'll say that both Johnny and June from Crush 40 were involved in productions.
Oh,
Which, Johnny wrote, I think, the lyrics to the chorus, I think, and June was in charge of the arrangement. God, my starts annoying, isn't it? So, all staff members and their families. I hope I'm not related to anyone that's on the team, because I don't want to think I'm responsible for this.
you're not responsible for it. You're
I was
related.
thanked in the credits. It thanks the families of everyone.
I bet they go, don't thank us for this.
Yeah. We had nothing to do with this guy. Anyway, that's the main plot over with. So we've got one more thing.
Yeah.
One more thing in this, besides the DLC, which will be other parts. You know what's coming up here.
Yes!